Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is the Black Manga Critic here. We gonna react to that Promised Neverland greatness. I have to catch up to 3 chapters, like 107, 108, and 109. I got like 3 chapters of the Promised Neverland, 3 chapters of the Promised Neverland, and I have not read them. Y'all, come on, man. Come on. All right, we got to do this. All right, so we gonna get into it. We gonna react to that. Just good old, just quality manga. All right, let's do this. I'm looking forward to it. People have been hyping it up. Anytime the Promised Neverland is hyped up, you know it's good. This is something I think I've never seen a Promised Neverland get hyped up by a consensus. Just like, yo, this is a dope chapter, and it wasn't dope. You know what I mean? Like it was never like everybody hyped it up, and it was like every time a Promised Neverland chapter is hyped, it's hyped. Like, and it's good, and it's well constructed, and it does what it needs to do. It's just good. I love that. About the Promised Neverland, y'all. So let's get into it. Let's do this. All right. I got a little bit of seltzer here for the throat. All right. I got to teach tomorrow, so got to make sure my throat's fine. All right, because if it's not, it's gonna be a rough day. And then I have seminars tomorrow, so I got to make sure I get through Promised Neverland, of course. Maybe I'll get to Hunter x Hunter. I'm not sure because it's already 8 o'clock. I got to see in terms of the time when I'm gonna get to bed and all that. We'll see. All right, but let's do this. So anyways, let's get to the chapters. All right, let's get into the chapters. So let's see. Now's your chance. Go. Lucas and I will catch up with you. You go, and Lucas will be okay, right? Emma's just like, oh no. He says, we'll catch up soon. Yeah, they'll be fine. Come on, we have to get to that forest before morning. Big facts. That's a panel, y'all. Every Promised Neverland panel, like the splash page, is just dope. Good stuff. They're going in, Lucas and Hugo going in. Chapter 107 is entitled "Makes Me Sick." So they're going back down. Reminds me of the time when we first entered this shelter. You think Mr. Minerva's in there? They're looking around. Wow. Excuse me, y'all. Now that I think about it, the Roshu clan was behind it all. The death of Mr. Minerva, that hunting ground, they killed Dinah and everyone else. We can finally take revenge on them. This shelter isn't a bad place for us to die. That's honestly how I feel. But they're the ones who are going to die. Yeah. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. End these suckers. End them. So let's go. Even if it costs us our lives, we won't let them reach the kids. Good. Ground. Monitor room. Respond. They're not responding. Did the children get them? Did they already escape? More unexpected incidents. Yeah. Don't underestimate Gracefield Gang, yo. Gracefield Gang, we in here. Let's go. All right. Glory Bell Gang, we in here. Let's go. Come on. All right. I'll go check, sir. There's no one in the monitor room. Huh? What? Hey. Hello, gentlemen. Can you hear me? Yo. What? We've already killed 3 of your group. Yo, you're all gonna die here today. Let's go. I love that. Yes. That's it for the update. Come and try to kill us. We'll kill you first. Yes. I love that. That's the best. I love when like characters gloat And it's not just like, some nonsense that's just like thrown into the air. It's like Hugo and Lucas have the skills to end these people. You know what I mean? Like they truly have the skills to end them. Let's go. Men, it's code 3. Change the frequency. He's still inside. How many are there? But including that guy, the ones who stayed are probably decoys. Even so, we have to kill them. We can go after the children after that. It's not a problem. As long as they lose this shelter, everything else can be figured out. I'll catch and kill all of them. Let's move. We'll take care of the ones inside. We'll first take care of the ones inside. Excuse me. There's a high possibility they have our equipment. Make sure to wear your masks. Bullets won't work. Don't be misled by how they look. Aim for their heads. Remember, we're going to handle them. Don't let a single one of them get away. Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, he got Andrew got a little bit of, but he got a little bit of like the, what people might call like the sauce, whatever you want to call it. I don't really care about that. He's scum to me, so I don't really care if he got sauce or not. He trash. So let's move on. 5 left. Bring it on. I'm right here. They're shooting. It's the South Hallway. Numbers unconfirmed. It's an obvious trap. Wait for us to arrive. Roger. Yo. Let's go. You go. Yes. Boom. Ended that dude. 1 down. 4 to go, y'all. Let's go. 4 to go. Just surgical precision, yo. You go with the surgical precision. All right. Elite sniper right here. Let's go. Boom. They moving. Oh, they aim for his head. Boom. They try to shoot. And then Hugo dodged. Wow. He moving. They shooting down. Oh, okay. Luke's like went around the corner to cover for Hugo. Nice. Okay, so we get a flashback a bit while they're like in the gunfight. Hugo, Lucas. Yo, sheesh. You guys are fighting again? Look at they're so cute. Look at how little they are. Look at them. Look at how little they are. They're adorable. They're adorable. And then there's this, I love that. I love juxtapositions like that. Like, just, they're so cute and little chibi. And then they're just like, adults, we try to kill everybody, It's really funny. There he goes, Hugo. Leave it to me, right? So, like, at first, they're just like, And, like, it's just really interesting because, like, they're, like, they fight each other, but they're also, like, really good friends. Yes, perfect pair. Boom, boom, boom. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, Dinah. Oh, man. Seriously, if you like her, tell her. What? I can't. I think that to me is also the most interesting thing. Like, this seems like so much more. Even that, just it's a little bit, right? I think like it's always great to have like longer. For me, like I always wish for longer like backstory sort of type stuff. I want to see more of that. I always want to see more of that. I always want that to be fleshed out in a quality sort of way. So this always makes me a little wistful, you know. It's like, oh, I wish I could see more. Let's escape. Wow, they're fast. They've already come around. Hugo just going in. One more done. 3 to go. I've lived alone, dealing with demons for 13 years. All of it, everything you guys did makes me sick. Our lives aren't for you to play with. Damn right, yo. I lost everything. By chance, I regained it. And come on, son. 3 left. I'm not letting you take it away from me again. We're going to stop you right here and right now. Damn you. You're nothing but food. Man, this is scum. Andrew's trash. Andrew Trash. I'm just gonna call him scumbag for the next 2 chapters. No name for this guy. No name for him. Scumbag. That was a good chapter. I'm not gonna give it like a super like 10 or anything. I'm not even gonna rate it. I'm really trying not to rate chapters. Again, unless it's One Piece. If it's One Piece, I'm gonna rate those chapters. I'm gonna troll people. I'm gonna rate them. Give them 5s all day. All day. All right. Everything else I'm not gonna rate. Because I'm petty like that. All right, we move on to the October 22nd issue of Weekly Shonen Jump Viz scans. Let's see. We're on chapter 108, y'all. Chapter 108. It's on page 24. Okay. Let's see who's in the chat before I move on. Hey, Dragonite, what's good? What's good? What's good? What is up, Dragonite? I'm so glad you're here. Yo, I gotta check this out. I'm looking forward to these. That chapter was dope. All right, I'm not gonna rank again. I'm not gonna rate any chapters outside of One Piece. One Piece, I'm gonna be rating all of them. I give them 5s every time I read them. Not anytime soon, because I'm not reading One Piece. But when I get back to it, whenever that is. All right, let's go. Chapter 108 is entitled "You're Not Going Anywhere," and they got the cookies. Come on, son. The little cookies. Oh, the little cookies. Yugo been through it, man. Yugo been through it. Just drinking out the same teacup, eating the same cookies. Oh, man. All right. So they're still going. Go, Lucas. Oh, right. He's injured. Whoa. Damn you. You're nothing but food. No. Something's off. What's with them? Those moves. Their shooting skills. Are they really farm children? They're not even children. How old are they? They're not from Gracefield or Goldie Pond? No way. Could they be survivors from the Glory Bell escapees 15 years ago? So they weren't all killed. But now I see. It's just 2 of them. Once the secret's revealed, it's only 2 of them. And one of them is missing an arm and dragging his foot. I can't believe these 2 defeated 5 of my men. But now that their hand is played, we won't take any more surprise attacks. I'm gonna corner them. Collins, Barclay, sir. They've got us surrounded. Breaking through. Yo, he can't. Right? And remember, the bullets do not affect them. Okay, so they can really just do that, right? So long as they're moving properly, for the most part. Yo, they're going in. Look at it. They're going in. Man. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. They're going in, man. All right. Boom. Okay, so we move on to the next page. Oh, snap. Okay, dude threw a grenade. Huh. You go. Boom. Explosion. Well, confirming. Don't let your guard down. Keep your distance and get a headshot. Make sure he's been killed. Yes, sir. Yo, you already know what's coming now. You go about to end this, man. Boom! Oh! It's a wrap. Get out of here. Come on, son. You thought that distance was good for you? My guy's a sniper right here. That distance is good for him. You think you trapped them? They trapped you. Let's go. Over. Was it like 2 to go? So good. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Boom, it's a wrap. 2 left. Let's go. Okay, you go took Lucas. They moving, they moving, they moving. They moving. Man, out of bullets. Drop the gun. Lucas, hang in there. Don't worry. That explosion wasn't as bad as it looked. They probably didn't want to get buried alive either. We're going to route them using the emergency path, and then we can... No, I'm not going to make it. I must have internal damage, and I can't move my feet. Please leave me, or else you'll be a sitting duck. On your own, you can survive. Like hell I will. I already did that 13 years ago. Left you and ran. Do you know how much I regretted it and cursed myself? I have no intention of letting you die alone, and I'm not surviving alone. Whether we live or die, we're gonna be together until the end. I'll never leave you alone again. Come on. Ah! Sorry. Oh, oh, it's so good. It's so pure. It's so pure. It's so pure. And then that Pasuka had to go put Lil Hugo in the panel, not the dope grown Hugo, Lil Hugo. Oh, just boom. And then Lil Lucas. Oh, it's so pure. It's so pure. It's so pure. Let's keep it going. There's only 2 of them left. Got it. Let's take them down. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh, damn it. A little bit more. You can do it, Lucas. As long as we get to that room, it's over. Boom. Yeah. Oh, okay. So so someone got hit. Hey, Lucas, are you alive? Lucas? Impressive armory. To think that you were supplied weapons to this extent. You're an idiot. If you had left them and escaped on your own, you could have used these weapons to continue to fight back. But now you probably don't even have the strength to hold a gun. An extremely foolish mistake. You're the idiot. They're going to change the world soon. And that's going to happen even if you kill us. No matter how much you look down on us, your 1,000 years of order is going to end, along with this rotten world. Serves you right. Shut up. You're going to die. You're both going to die. I'm killing the rest too. And that'll be the end of this. I'm not letting you. Wait, kill? I'm not letting you. Do it, Lucas. Yo, you're not going anywhere. You're going to die here too. Yeah. Oh, they let off a gas. Combustible gas. Emma, Ray, everyone, good luck. Boom! Explosion! I think this is something that we kind of predicted. Like, I feel like this is something like you don't really predict, but like you kind of like assume, like, in this scenario, right? Either they kill all of them and they survive, or they blow up the shelter, right? Because like this is something that was mentioned, like the self-destruct device. Like, right, it's a Chekhov's gun sort of thing, right? Where it's like, something's like set, it's going to be utilized at some point, right? So when Emma was talking about blow up the shelter, Gilda was talking about I'm gonna blow up the shelter. All right, this is like you knew it was coming at some point. You knew the shelter was gonna go get blown. The kingdom come at some point. So this is a good moment. Shouts out to you, Hugo and Lucas. This is what right again. You help the next generation. That's what you're supposed to do. All right, this is what you are supposed to do. You don't go, oh, this generation's so young. They don't know what they're doing. They stupid. They dumb. Da da da. Nah, you're supposed to be able to like help mentor the next generation, help them grow, help us be like who we're meant to be. And I'm supposed to help the generation below me. Like that's how it works. If you're not doing that, why are you here? You know what I mean? Why are you still breathing? Go somewhere. Go somewhere. All right. I love stuff like this. I really do, because it's like that's resolve. You know what I mean? And that's something that you have to see. I'm gonna see what happens next chapter, but I like this. I like it's like, yeah, we all dead. We all dying. I'm taking you down. You're an important figure. You're done here. You're done here. Chapter 108 end. Yeah. Chapter 108 end. Yeah. Done. It's over. It's a wrap. Let's move on. To the October 29th issue, y'all. All right, let's do this. Yo, what's good? What's good? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just best dads. They really are. Hugo and Lucas. Oh, they so pure though. They so pure though. Let's move on. Let's move on. All right. And Pasuka's art, of course. All right. And most fathers in manga and shonen manga are terrible. Terrible. All right. Just ridiculous. I don't know what that's about. You know what I mean? You would think, like, right? People make these arguments like, oh, but the shonen is geared towards shonen manga is geared towards young boys and blah blah blah. But like, why do they have so many terrible dads? What's that about? You know what I mean? Like, what is that about? Why are the dads always so awful? So I really want to think about that. Like, if someone could like just write like a legit like paper or article about that, that would be so interesting. I would want to read that. You know what I mean? I'm not hell. I might write it. I don't know, but man, food for thought, y'all. Food for thought. All right. Like, or any manga really, because like, it's not just like father-son relationships that are important, but it's like, right, but in shonen manga in particular, right, and the demographic, and it's supposed to be targeted towards boys, right? If that's the case, why the dad so bad? Why they so bad? Why they so deadbeat? I don't get it. It's odd, say the least. All right, let's move on. 109, yo. We moving to 109. We moving to that goat level. Those two chapters were great. Okay. One thing that's really important is like sometimes like you don't need, right? Like we've seen Yugo and Lucas for some time. So it's very easy for us to just kind of be like, oh, like right, we're attached to them in a certain way. We've had quite some time. We've had a lot of time with them. So when you see the little bits of their past and you know what they're about to do and their relationship with the children and all that and what they've been through, like it makes you feel something. You know what I mean? And when you see sometimes other manga don't do that. I'm not saying Promised Neverland has always done this. There's sometimes where I feel like the Promised Neverland could be better at that, definitely. But I think this is a moment where it's just like you don't need a super long like backstory in one sort of space for it to work. Like, but to replace that, you do need to spread that out in a really sort of distinct way. Like the past of these characters, the characterization, all those things. You have to do that in a very distinct way. That I think that's great. So I like what they're doing here. Let's move on to 109, yo. Promised Neverland with the dope color page. Really great. I mean, I'm not surprised. Bazooka's just great at this stuff. Pretty dope. All right, let's move on. Chapter 109 is Keep Going. See. We made it. Huh? Cool. They're in the forests. That owl is still there. The little camera owl, whatever you want to call it. Boom, they're still moving. Now they're underground. Yeah. So many memories here. Didn't think we'd return to this place. Bring Chris over here. Emma's just thinking. She's just like, yo, this is real right now. Ray's just like, all right, let's get everyone together. Listen, everyone. Starting today, this is going to be our home. It's not as comfortable as the shelter, but it's safe. The Rotary clan and the farms don't know about this place. We'll keep watch outside in turns. Let's decide details tomorrow. For now, I want you all to rest. Little Chris is hurt. Ooh, that was rough. I remember that. Like, you, man, Chris was shot and two of us died. Two. It's almost morning. We'll catch up. Yeah, that was rough. Two of them just got like, wow, slaughtered, yo. Oof. It's almost morning. Are Hugo and Lucas okay? Were they able to defeat the enemy? Oh no. If something happened to them, it's all my fault. Did I make the wrong decision? But two people died. I can't have any more casualties. We had 60 people. We had 60 people. We have limited mobility. We had to escape during the night. Hugo and Lucas are strong. It'll be okay. There might have been enemies hiding for an ambush. We couldn't leave any more of us behind, and we could have been attacked while we ran away. What can I do to make sure everyone survives? I thought that was the best decision. But was it? Was there a different option? I'm scared. I'm so scared. Yo, Emma, I love Emma. Emma is just like, this is what I need from my like protagonists. I need them not to be, just like these like too often these like just very like one note sort of characters that are always like I don't need that. You know what I mean? I like that's cool sometimes, like in certain instances. But I think at this point, in this stage, like it's almost like I like where Weekly Shonen Jump is sort of going. You know what I mean? I like characters like this where I'm like, yes, they do feel fear. Wow, like they really do, and it's like very palpable and it's clear, and it has effects on their like on their on how they view certain things, the decisions that they make. You know what I mean? Like legit, not like, oh, maybe Luffy was scared in this moment, but not really, or whatever. You know what I mean? Or like a whole bunch of other shonen characters. Like I don't know. It's just sometimes it's just like I don't feel it sometimes. It just bothers me. But I like this. Man, Emma just going through it, yo. Emma going through it. She going through it. She tired. She's exhausted. She's scared. Guilt. This is what I'm talking about. All these different emotions all at once. You know what I mean? She's feeling all these things. And this is why I keep saying Emma's one of the best shonen protagonists. Because this is like something that happens often. It's not like Emma's always like, haha, I'm so happy. Haha, I'm so like I'm only sad. Like, haha. It's like she's always going through all these different things. Even when she's dealing with her own feelings about how, like, right, and her own physical, like, health or whatever, she's always dealing with all these different thoughts, all these different reactions to things. It's just dope to see. Let's move on. Emma. Hugo. Good. You made it here. Where's Lucas? Don't worry about him. What about you guys? Did anyone else get hurt? No. How's Chris? He still won't wake up. It looks like the bullet just grazed him. And Zach reassured me that he stopped bleeding. But, Emma, it's not your fault. Huh? But, and she's having like little flashbacks. If I hadn't let them go that time, if I hadn't looked away that time, and they just like flashbacks. If I had been more aware from the beginning, do you remember what I said to you before? Is your decision correct? Yeah, this is the flashback. Like little flashback. I was wrong. It's important to make the correct decision, or at least try to. But that's not everything. None of us know if our decision is right or wrong in the moment. That's why what's important is after the decision. The effort to make the decision you made correct. Even if the decision you made brings unfavorable results, what can you do from there? The struggle is what's important. If decisions are everything, life is just one big gamble. Believe in what you've decided, Emma. And no matter what results from it, keep going. You and everyone will be able to change the world. Hugo. Why are you telling me this? You're going to be with us, right? You're going to change the world with us. Sorry. Oh, I see. This is all a dream. They're probably Hugo and Lucas are already. January 2046. Oh, we going. This is just. That's already like a. I already knew, right? Like you could like clearly they were dead, right? So you knew he wasn't there, but it's just like then we go into this flashback. We got to see. Come on, January 2046, yo. We see Hugo. It's a new year. How many years has it been? I'm all alone. Every day is the same. I'm scared. This is painful. I don't want to think about anything. No one's here. They all died. It was my fault. Why am I still alive? Live, Hugo. I have to live. I have to live. I have to live. I have to live. Let's have a tea party. It's depressing to be holed up in here every day, so we'll all treat ourselves at the end of the day. If we hadn't gone to Goldie Pond that time, I would have been eating these cookies with you guys. I'm sorry. Please forgive this. I beg you. Please let me. I'll go to your side. Oh, he's about to kill himself, bruh. That day, I lost my chance to die. But because I didn't die that time, let's live together. I was able to meet you and see Lucas again. I avenged my family, destroyed that hunting ground. I found hope. This past year and a half was so much fun. I'm glad I lived. But damn it, I don't want to die. I wanted to see the human world and watch them grow up. This is pathetic. I have so many regrets, but if I can protect them, I can die smiling. Fulfill your dream. Good luck, Emma. Boom. No way. No. Please tell me it's a lie. Hugo. 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 Come on, wake up. Look, Hugo. I missed you for so long. The children. Everyone. Dinah. Sorry, I came here earlier than I thought. It's okay. Thank you. You did your best, Hugo. Ah, jeez. Whoa. Oh, go. Just stomp on your just like rip the heart out your chest, throw it on the ground, stomp on the heart. It's so heart-wrenching. Jeez, man. Promise Neverland 109 end. It's so bad. My fiance was like, what is happening? And I'm just like, it's this chapter, y'all. This is what's happening. It's so heart-wrenching. Oh my goodness. You know what I love about this chapter? This is how you write within like like sort of finite kind of like space or area or whatever, right? You got one chapter. You got one chapter to push like Hugo, his feelings, what he's been through, how he felt at the end. You know what I mean? How Emma feels about his death. And it's just so good. Just so good. You know, that's how you do that, right? Where it's like people there's a difference between like just saying, you know what? I've resigned myself to die. This is how it is. It's fine. No, I don't think anyone ever is like, you know what, in this moment, I'm gonna die, and that's okay, and that's fine, and I don't feel anything else. Like I don't think that's true. I really don't. Like I feel like there's always some, moment where you're like, man, I think I actually want to like live, right? And like, barring like certain like, well, yeah, okay. So barring like certain situations, like, because I feel like there are maybe people who like, they're so like willing to just be like, hey, I'm gonna die and that's it, and like that's that tunnel vision, you know what I mean? And that's okay. But I think like oftentimes in moments like these, right? Like there was a point where Hugo wanted to commit suicide, and then he did not want to do that anymore. So at this point, when he's he's not committing suicide in essence, right? He's like, yo, I'm protecting these folks, right? And in that is a desire to want to be with them, right? And once he wants to be with these children, but he knows that he can't, because if he goes to the children, he'll essentially be signing their death warrants. You know what I mean? It's like that's, yo, he's a guardian, yo. Come on, Lucas. And he was like, I really want to be with the children. I really want to be with them, but I can't, because if I do, I'm gonna get them dead. I'm gonna get them dead. And just like the emptiness, you could feel it, right? And the art is really important here. Certain bits, like certain artists are just able to convey these like certain types of emotions in like just like certain moments, right? Oda's able to do that when it comes to One Piece in certain instances. He's able to do that, right? When he wants to, when he's on his A game, he can do that. He can emote, right, in terms of art with the best of them. Easy, right? I think lately it's been kind of, but here is an example, right, of just like, that's how you draw. That's how you draw despair. That's how you draw despair. That's how you draw solitude. You know what I mean? And you get it across with the narrative, right? With the writing, right? This is what a duo can do. This is what a duo can do. When it comes together in a just really beautiful way and it impacts you, it's just like, oh. You know what I mean? It's just, this is so draining, but it's also like, Emma, you gonna be all right, but not really, right? It's like, yes, Emma will be okay at the end of the story. I think like you gotta believe that because it's a shonen, in Weekly Shonen Jump. She's going to be okay. But Emma has not come out of this out of this like story unscathed up to this point, right? Up to this point, she's different. Okay, she just is. You know, and she's just going through it. She's just going through it, you know. My goodness. You know what I mean? She going through it. Oh, Emma. Oh, no. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, like she lost an ear. An ear. You know what I mean? Like she's legit just watched person after person die. She's had to kill living things. You know, and like she's a child. I think what bothers me is like sometimes people will do this thing where they're like, oh, you know, she's 12, like she's 12 or she's 13 or 14 or whatever, but she's a genius, so emotionally, she's like at a different level, something like that. I'm not gonna get into that because again, I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not any of those things. Okay, but I teach children, and what I do know is that the smartest children are still children. Okay, most often. All right, there are definitely a few children who are just like, you know, they're just like they're kind of old souls. There's a maturity that's like, wow, like you're just stunned when you see it. But that's like the exception, right? And it's like, Emma's not really an old soul like that. I would not call Emma an old soul, okay? She's gone through so much and it's clearly affected her. And what I love is like, again, when she goes through these things, you get to see her like think about all the stuff and all these different emotions, all these different thought processes, just the regret, the guilt, the just sheer sadness, the anger, all these things she's feeling at the same time. And it's just like, and then she just panics, and because it's all these different things. Andrew better be dead. Andrew ain't dead. I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset. Okay. If Andrew not dead, I'm gonna be upset. Somebody gotta finish that dude off. It's probably gonna be Ray. I don't think it's gonna be Emma. I feel like I don't think it's gonna be Emma that finishes Andrew off if he's still alive. I feel like Emma will help, you know, help out with that, obviously. But Ray's gonna, if anybody would be the one to end him, it'd be Ray probably, or one of the other, like, you know, kids that escape, right? Oliver or whomever. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna end that man. All right, but he better be dead. Trent, what is up? Richard the God, Sage, what is up? Kumanique, what's good? You know, just man, so good. I mean, yo, you know the thing is like, she's just one of the best. Yeah, Sage. It just so well put. I gotta read it. I gotta read it. It said, Emma is one of the best classic MCs of any manga I've read, honestly. I find the MC characters bland, but Emma has grown into a complex, strong leader, which has happened quickly, but it's been done well. This is what we're talking about, man. This is what we're talking about. When we push Emma to like the forefront and we talk about her and we stand this girl, I stand this girl. This girl is my daughter. I keep saying if I'm gonna have a daughter, I want her to have some of these qualities. All right. I would hope, but that's just hope, right? I'm not saying my daughter better be like this. No, I'm just saying Emma's dope. Emma's like a great girl. Emma's a great child. And you know, in the future, if I happen to have a girl or girls or a child, doesn't even matter, right? Doesn't matter if it doesn't matter. Whatever my child decides to move, however my child decides to move, or my children decide to move through this world as, I want them to have some of these qualities. Period. That's that. Like I would hope. You know what I mean? Like Emma's just like an inspiring character because she's going through it. She's young, but she keeps pushing. She keeps pushing, and she's gonna keep pushing. And it's just like really great to see. Can't say enough about it. Can't say enough about it. But he better be dead. Andrew better be dead. If he's not dead, I'm gonna be tight. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad. I can't tell you. I wouldn't be surprised if Andrew looking like some half overcooked chicken. Let's see. Say it'd be great because it'd be a good payoff for Yugo, but I think Emma's planning to be followed. Yeah, I think so. I feel like definitely like there's like this is kind of something that the Promised Neverland kind of does, where it's like, and I especially at this point because we got that time skip, so I think there's a way in which like the authors have kind of sort of not used up, but they've like used up all of like their kind of like, hey, we're safe, we're in this safe haven. But it's like I think they're gonna be on the move from now on, like a lot. Like they're gonna be moving a lot more often. So you know, and people are gonna be following them, right? Because like they're gonna be pursued. Trent, what's good? There's no way he lived. He was in the ground zero of the explosion. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. You never know. You never know. We've seen it. Sometimes we've seen it. Look, I'm not saying that the Promised Neverland is One Piece or Fairy Tail. And I'm not saying that One Piece and Fairy Tail are the same like levels of manga or anything like that. But I'm saying like Fairy Tail and One Piece have had like instances where you would think a character is dead and then they're not dead, right? That's what I'm talking about. Like I'm talking about there, right? With One Piece and with Fairy Tail, right? I think, and both of them have just been kind of like ridiculous in some ways. But the Promised Neverland, I don't know. Let's see, because they got some technology up here. So we might see some like wild force field type stuff or something like that. You never know. All right, or maybe he can regenerate. I don't know. Maybe he's got some demon DNA in him or something. They pulled some extra level stuff. Never know. All right. So, but however they do explain it, okay, right? Like hybrids, like however they explain it, it's probably going to be something like that. Either they have like, the ability to like, these like soldiers or whatever have the ability to regen, right? You know what I mean? Or they have some technology that protected them from like the blast, even though it's at ground zero, right? Some like ridiculous like tech or whatever. All right. Yeah, right. Willa P. You already know what I'm talking about. That Pell. All right. Okay. Knock it off from Fairy Tail. Come on, y'all. People be surviving in these shonen manga. Okay. That's what I feel like. No, I don't know, because I feel like these are things that have been hinted, right? Like just like when you hint like experiments in any like I think story, you like that just kind of like prepares you for whatever like wild stuff is coming next, right? Whatever, like, whoa, they really doing that? You know what I mean? Like it just kind of prepares you for that, I think. At least for me. So I wouldn't be like stunned if I saw like, you know, some humans have like, you know, or like, you know, there's like demon human hybrids, and you know that like I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like your boy lifting built parts of buildings. That's not normal. Okay, like, and when I say parts of buildings, I mean like massive like chunks, like ridiculous like chunks. You know, yo, I'm trying. Yo, Sage, I've been waiting. I've been waiting for Norman. I can't wait to see that. That's probably going to be some of the best writing I think in the Promised Neverland. We got that's gonna be some of the best writing in the Promised Neverland. I think bringing Norman back. We gotta get Norman back. We gotta get Norman back. We gotta get Norman back. My boy. Okay, Norman, Ray, Emma, the trio, Gracefield gang. They gotta come back. They gotta come back. All right, like we gotta see them together again. The wholesome, the purity of it all. The purity of it all. We gotta see that. Okay. But man, this chapter, I don't know. Norman's probably gonna come through out of nowhere in a suit and a little suit. You know what I mean? With a tie, blazer, nice shoes. You know, or he's just gonna like his hair is gonna be longer. He's gonna look really cool and like amazing and just like dope. I don't know. Either way, Norman's gonna be back, and that's gonna be great. Yeah, I mean, like we gotta, like we're heading back to Gracefield, so like it's like they gotta meet up. They gotta meet up. It was good, Aaron. Yeah, I mean, like, look, you know, I think we'll see it, and I think like this is gonna be a particularly long arc, right? Like they're in the final sort of like part of the manga, so I think it's gonna be very long. It's gonna be very, very long. It's gonna be like a lot of chapters. And I'm looking forward to that. I want to just see it written. I want to see it written. I want to see it constructed. I want to see what happens. And I'm okay with like things like, you know, with certain things like being left out. Maybe they'll like, you know, put that in like light novels or something like that. You never know. You know. Wait, comparing who to Orihime? Norman? What? That's wild. Yeah, I mean, like, right, like either Norman already escaped, or he's like set up for his escape, right, because of the time skip, and that's why I think the time skip works so well. Like sometimes you can have a time skip and it's just kind of like, nah, that didn't really work. But the time skip just like, again, it allows you to like not have to explain certain things in too much detail. You know what I mean? You don't need to like drag the story out. You know, in a certain way. And I just love that Shirai and Pasuka have just been like, you know what, we're gonna write the story the way we want to write it, and we're gonna end it on our own terms. And I really appreciate that. I think that's dope. If you're like a creative of any type, type, and you like, one of the most important things is to be able to like create on your own terms. That, like, to me, like, I don't want nobody like, you know, pushing me to be like, hey, you got to write, you know, 15 poems by this deadline. So I can't, I don't work like that. Like when it comes to that stuff, I don't work like that when it comes to poetry at all. Like my writing, I don't, it doesn't like, I can't create like good writing in that way, you know? So I'm just glad that the writers have been able to do that, at least. I don't know how many chapters that we have left. We're on like 109 now. So I feel like we probably have like, I want to say 50, 60. I want to say 50. I want to say 50 or 60. That's the only thing I could think. Like if I'm thinking about it, you know, I want to say 50 to 60. That's like my like interval. I'm just guessing. I haven't put too much thought in it, but I feel like to get to the volumes, the number of volumes they want to get to, and like to end the story in a decent way, like I would say between 50 and 60 chapters. That's what I'm looking for. So, you know, if they want 30 volumes, then, you know, then I could say like they're gonna go a bit further than that, you know. So I don't know. I think it could go longer, and I would like it to go longer. I'd like it to be like 200 solid chapters, right? If they could do that, that'd be dope. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe that will happen. Maybe like when they said the end, maybe they don't mean that like it's the last like sort of arc in a certain way, but like the last sort of like part of the story. So it could be like 200 it could be like 200 chapters, you know? And I think 200 chapters would be fine. I think 200 chapters would be enough, you know? So I think 200 would be good. If they ended it at 200 chapters and they had like, you know, I'd say that'd be like 20 something volumes, probably like 25 volumes, I would say. I think that would be like 25 volumes, like 200 chapters. You know, like I think you could spread that out in that way. And that would be dope. I think that would be dope. Like, because then I could collect it feasibly, you know? I don't really like it like if a manga's too long, because then it's hard to collect. And then I have to wait for omnibus edition to come out, and I'm like, oh, I just want the volumes now, you know? So it is what it is. But let's see. Yeah, I feel like we're probably gonna have like at least another 2 years. I think that's something that's definitely gonna happen. We're gonna have another 2 years definitely, and then we'll see what happens. But you know, it is what it is. So I can see it being like 20 to 25 chapters, 20 to 25 volumes. That's what I can see. Yeah, I like, again, right? I don't want to be rushed, but I feel like I think it's good because I think, again, there are other stories. There are other stories that just work well in that, like within that volume sort of limit. You know what I mean? Yu Yu Hakusho had like 19 like volumes. It probably should have had more volumes, honestly. It probably should have had like 25 volumes because like I feel like, but again, Tagashi was dealing with serious health issues, exhaustion, all these different types of things, right? So it just wasn't something that he could do, you know. So I totally understand that. But there were so many like different like manga that like are relatively like, you know, short to it in a sense. Let me see something real quick because I'm thinking of Shaman King because I think Shaman King has like 32 volumes or something like that. Number of chapters. These chapters were like phenomenal. They just storytelling, yo, just good storytelling. Yeah, there were 32 volumes for Shaman King, which I love. It's just a great Shonen Jump manga. Yeah, so it had so there was like 300 total chapters for Shaman King and 32 volumes. So that's why I feel like there'd be like 20 volumes and it'd probably be like, let's say 200 and there'd be like 200 chapters, but maybe we'll have like another 100 chapters, something like that. Or we might have like 250. Might be 250. Maybe they might push it to 250 because they realize like, yo, like we're gonna need 250 chapters to end this manga, which is dope, which would be fine. You know, I think like if you write it properly and you do what you're supposed to do, you include what you want to include, you put your best effort into it, it works out. You know, it just works out, and it's a beautiful thing. I remember, I think it took me like 5 streams to finish Your Lie in April, and that was like a beautiful. It was just an amazing experience, and it wasn't that many. There weren't that many chapters in Your Lie in April. There were maybe like 44 chapters or something like that, and it was dope. It was dope, phenomenal. Same thing with like a Silent Voice, like that doesn't have too many chapters. You know what I mean? And it's dope. Great content. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I don't think it will be rushed. I don't think it will. I think they're where they need to be, and I think they had to sort of make a choice to say like, where should we put this time skip? And I think this was a good place. This was a good place to put the time skip. Honestly, they could have put it anywhere, but you know, to me, this is a great place because it allows them to like move to certain things to get to Norman more quickly, so that we're not like away from him for as long as we have been. We get to see like what's happened to Phil, what's going on. Hashtag save Phil. All right, hashtag save Phil. Hashtag The Promised Neverland. Hashtag Bring back Norman. All of that. All of that. Hashtag Emma, my child. All right. So, I don't know how Emma's gonna forge a new promise. I'm not sure. I just know she's going to do it. Right? I think we know she's gonna do it. If anybody's gonna do that, it's gonna be Emma and the squad. Okay, Emma, Norman, Ray, Gilda, Don, Rachel, Phil too. Come on, Phil gonna be there too. Come on, they gonna do it. If anybody gonna do it, it's gonna be that squad and Glory Bell too. Come on, you know what I mean? If anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be them. Okay, it's gonna be dope. Come on, y'all. Phil, I every time I think about Phil, I immediately it's like a it's just like I just shut down and I just need to sit. Like it's hard for me to think about Phil standing up. like real talk. It is very difficult for me to like think about what's happening to Phil and what's going through and what's happened to Phil and stand up properly. Like I gotta sit down because it's just like all the energy just drains out my body. You know? Kinda, yeah. I think so, right? Like the Promised Neverland, right? Like that. I think I would agree, Aaron. I think so, definitely. You know, because it has that same sort of like vibe, right? It's like there's like a certain way that you have to get there. Neverland is very much so the same, right? Like a lot of it has to stem from like the belief, right, that you can fly and that you can go there and you can hit the second star straight till morning, second star to the right straight till morning. Like that's like faith and belief and being like a child and having that like child like quality and maintaining that. And Emma's like a very just good like example of that. And it's one of the reasons why she's able to like talk to the child demon, you know what I mean? Like who was just very adorable. You know, so yeah. There's a lot, you know. It's just dope. It's just dope stuff. That'd be wild if you just like yeah, right. It's like you get to Promised Neverland, but like right, but you still keep aging, right? It's like you grow up, you do all that stuff. It's different. I think I'm gonna end the stream now because I gotta get to Hunter x Hunter. I gotta see what happened in that chapter. I have no idea what happened. You know, no idea what happened. So in Hunter x Hunter. So I gotta get to that. All right, and let me end the stream now. All right, those chapters are fire. Fire. Yep, Emma got no parents in there right now. I mean, I don't know. Is Isabella dead? No, I don't think so. And hopefully we get to meet her again because she was dope. Well, she is dope. Isabella is a great character. I don't think she's dead, so that's why I say she is dope and that was. Okay. We need a reunion. We need all the reunions, y'all. All of them. Emma, Norman, Ray, Phil, Isabella. Still mad about Crone. I don't think I'll ever get over that. I think I'm always gonna be annoyed that Crone died. So I think I'm always gonna be annoyed that like I understood it and like like the impact was, woo, it hit me. But yeah, you know what I mean? I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for her to be back. And I want her to be able to escape too. I really do because she struggled. She had to live in this just mama role, just this like awful, like handmaid tale, like garbage. You know what I mean? So I'm really, really looking forward to Crone being free too. All right. I mean, yeah, Isabella was a victim. Just a victim. You know? And I mean, like, Isabella's got to live with all that stuff. She's got to live with that, you know? Like, she does. You know, but at the same time, like, I think she also understands, like, there's a way which you have to kind of, it's almost like you have to, like, if you've ever watched, like, the Vampire Diaries, where, like vampires have, like, the ability to, like, shut off their emotions. And, like, it's almost like Isabella had to, like, right, she had to do that. She had to, like, compartmentalize them and be like, all right, here are my emotions over here, and here's me doing all these things as a mama and just setting children to the slaughter, like over here. You know what I mean? Just like, because if she could feel, I mean, how do you not just break down? How do you not just break down? You know? So, hey, I mean, there's a stuffed rabbit that's more popular than Donna Gilda. This is not surprising stuff, right? There was that one My Hero poll, where My Hero Academia poll, where the shoe got like 2 votes or something like that, which is like, hey, those Deku shoes are fire. They dope shoes. But it's like, this is like a thing, and I like it. It makes me laugh. It's funny. It's just very like, it's just like such a warm cultural thing. I think, like, to like vote for like a rabbit that's like a thing, like something that's not even really like a character in a general sense, you know, or in a traditional sense, right? I like that stuff. It's funny, you know. Yeah, you know what I mean. Bazooka got votes and stuff like that. Like, it makes me laugh. It's like, it's a happy sort of thing, because like people want so badly to acknowledge how much they love like the things that are sort of connected to the story. They just go, you know, and it is what it is. That's why it doesn't bother me at all. You know, popularity polls have never really like bugged me, because I always expect them to go certain ways. But I think this one was like really funny. Like, this one was really funny and it was cool and it made me laugh and I liked it. All right, let me get out of here, y'all. I'm the Black Manga Critic, y'all. Thank you for coming through. Shouts out to all y'all that came through. All right, y'all are just phenomenal. Okay, especially for the Promised Neverland stream, because I feel like most people that like follow the Promised Neverland, I think y'all are just great. They're just great. You recognize the greatness. You follow it week to week. Maybe not week to week, but like generally, you know, pretty consistently. It's like me, you know what I mean? Sometimes like I'm not there and I don't follow it, and it is what it is. But I love this manga, y'all. And I'm definitely gonna be back next week to react to it. It's gonna be very cool. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be hype. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be live. Okay. And I gotta get out of here. I gotta react to that Hunter x Hunter greatness in a little bit. All right. So I'm probably gonna take like about 10 minutes or something like that. And then I'm gonna react to Hunter x Hunter. All right. So thank y'all for coming through. All right. I'm the Black Manga Critic, and I'm out ya.